Ah. Hello, friends. Welcome to this 3DOn't episode on Bubsy. I'm your host, Thrak Bubsy, and over here's Bill Bubsy. How are you?
What could possibly go wrong?
That's all I'm going to do before I cannot hold that up. Fuck. But speaking of Bubsy, I have my co-conspirator, co-prisoner. I don't know, a guy who's played all the other Bubsy games with me from the excellent Fine Time show. It's the excellent Steve. Steve, how you doing?
Is the writer's strike over yet?
Yes. You wouldn't know it from this game.
Oh.
Oh god. So yeah, we have brought ourselves together, willingly or not. I'm not quite sure, to discuss the latest game in the Bubsy franchise. I hate the term Bubsy franchise. Like, why did they do this to us? Called Bubsy 4D, which was released May the 22nd, 2026, on Nintendo Switch 1, Nintendo Switch 2, PlayStation 4, PlayStation 5, Xbox One, Xbox Series X, Xbox Series S, and your various computer devices. This was developed by Fabraz. It sounds like a knockoff of Febreze. I don't know. Fabraz, whatever. The guys who made the Demon Turf games, which I guess was good enough for Atari to let them make this, because Atari owns the Bubsy franchise now, because why not, right?
They sold it and then repurchased it for some reason.
Yeah, so who knows? Atari's weird. So yeah, did any of you play Demon Turf?
No.
I know what it is, but no.
I've seen it, but I have not played it either. It just looked like in that kind of vein of, I don't know, like Super Lucky's Tale, like that kind of like, or even like Hat in Time, maybe, like those like kind of lower budget 3D platformers where in like the 2020s or late 2010s, early 2020s, where people were trying to bring back the 3D platformer, to, I would say, mostly mixed results, but it's nice to see them back, right? Like, I don't think we'll ever get to that like PS2 level of consistency, but that's okay.
Not with ukulele, we're not.
I have not played ukulele yet. Yeah. That's what I've heard. Though I want to try that Replayly, that like weird remaster thing they did, see if it's any better.
I honestly liked Impossible Layer more. And that
was I have Impossible Layer, actually. I played like 2 levels of it. It was like, that's actually not bad.
I understand that's just budget Donkey Kong Country Returns, though. You can't fuck that up too hard.
True.
You can try, but anyways, at the time of recording this, I don't think it's been out yet, but me and Steve chronicled our playthrough of every other Bubsy game, and that was quite a journey. So Bill, what previous Bubsy experience do you have?
I've played and beaten all of them, and I don't like any of them.
Okay. Okay, so we have 3 Bubsy connoisseurs here, unfortunately. So when did this first get announced? Was it had to be like late last year?
I think? Right after we finished playing 3D for the Game Club, because I remember it got announced, and we were like, why?
I think it was a pre-Gamescom announcement.
Yeah, it did weirdly sync up, yeah. And we all saw it and went, what the fucking why? But then the trailer, it's like, the game doesn't look that bad. And then that demo came out a while afterwards. I actually did not know about the demo until you guys at Fine Time talked about it, where I guess did you make Dre and Kevin play it, or were they just like, we want to do this?
I was never going to touch it. I think it was Kevin that insisted they play it. And then they were trying to play it off like it was a real video game that we were supposed to take seriously. I'm like, guys, it's Bubsy. That is not glitching out or,
Dre and Kevin pretentious about video games? Never.
Making the system melt is a miracle in itself.
I'll say one thing about this game is serious is like not a word I'd use to describe anything about Bubsy 4D.
No, but it feels like just about every Bubsy game is like a parody of itself. Or
This
at least
one
they have been for a while.
This one is so self-aware, though, it's not even funny.
I feel like it's like too self-aware, to where it feels like it's so kind of above everything that it's like deflecting criticism, when it's like, I guess if you're going to give a shit about the writing in the game, like, it's not very good. If there is a story, I couldn't tell you what it was, other than I guess you have to like go on planets and do Bubsy shit or whatever. I don't really know.
Are you really going to come on this show and tell us the story of Bubsy wasn't that good?
I mean, I was asking you guys if you knew.
Story.
I mean, enough to where somebody wrote 2 paragraphs on Wikipedia about it.
You know what's amazing? I looked on Wikipedia and I looked on Moby Games, and there's no one credited for the writing.
I don't think they hired a specific writer for this game.
I wouldn't be surprised if AI wrote this game, to be perfectly honest.
I think they all just had to write one line at a time amongst, like, they passed the hat around, like, okay, this is the dialogue for the game, and that's what happened.
It's like at my work, like every week, one of the departments has to like do kitchen duty, where they keep, just make sure you wash the dishes. It's like, oh, this week we got to write the script.
Pretty much.
Yeah. So I don't know. I played through that demo and I was like, it's not terrible, which for Bubsy is high is a pretty high praise, I'd say. But it was like, but I wasn't sold on it in terms of like, I don't know if this is going to be like genuinely good. Though coming out of it, I would say that it was good for a Bubsy game.
It was the best way I describe this game is this was the most average platformer I've ever played, but at the same time, it's the best Bubsy game I've ever played.
In a weird way, yes. Steve, what do you think?
I mean, isn't that the conceit of the character anyway? He's washed up has-been, and the best we can do is okay. It's the best we can ever hope for out of the character.
It feels like it.
I mean,
it feels like they're like not willing to.
Him.
Yeah, and it feels like they're not willing to actually make it good, because then it would defeat the purpose.
I don't know. I thought that tie was pretty spiffy. If that's not 10 out of 10 gameplay, I don't know what is.
You didn't play the entire game in Hedgehog style?
I mean, there's no making the tie mini game, unfortunately.
I did play.
What was that Hedgehog? Why did they like censor his junk? I don't understand.
They're making fun of the fact that all the Sonic characters don't wear pants, I guess.
But neither does Bubsy.
I didn't say this game was clever.
Sense.
Oh god, there was the 3D outfit too, because if we ever wanted to live that nightmare again.
I did play an entire world with that.
Did you turn on the tank controls?
No. I didn't realize that was a thing until after I finished. I didn't know that was a thing until after I finished, and then I saw it. I was like, no.
Wait, there was a tank controls option?
Yeah.
Oh, I did not see that.
Tank controls and 9 lives if you really want to play that way.
I saw that after I beat it, and I was like, fuck that.
Yeah, I think I'll pass.
It's like the opposite of giving 3D proper controls.
Giving 4D improper controls. The Metacritic for this game, it sits like low to mid 60s, which I think is, I don't know, I feel it could be maybe a tad higher, but like maybe by like 2 points. Like maybe upper 60s.
Looking at some of those fan reviews I saw, a lot of those reviews were clearly written by people who didn't play the game and just were shitting on it to shit on it.
Yeah, but I feel like the joke about Bubsy is like, it's over and done with. Like it was maybe funny like 15 years ago. But it feels like that joke is long dead. Like Bubsy basically feels like that stand-up comedian who's still trotting out new material when it's like, dude, even your peak material wasn't any good. Like, why do people still care?
Like, there's like one joke in this game that I got a somewhat of a chuckle out of, which was the occasionally in the levels you can find like the other characters just around chilling. And in one of the stages you can find his niece and nephew, and he talks about how he starts like breaking the fourth wall, and he's like, I'm a fourth wall breaking master. And they're like, they just respond, isn't that your gecko friends shtick? And
I did not see the Gex reference.
That I saw.
And then he just kind of goes, well, anyways, its tail, and then the sister goes, "Stop," and just goes, "No." That got a chuckle out of me. I was like,
Does
all right.
Atari own Gex too?
I doubt it, but I don't think they give a shit.
No, but I mean, they were
Oh,
both.
no, doesn't Square technically own Gex?
I think it's actually Embracer now.
Oh yeah, because of Crystal Dynamics. That's right.
But they
Yeah.
didn't mention him by name, so I don't think they could even do anything if they wanted.
Yeah. Why haven't we gotten a new fucking Gex game? I feel like at least that would be better.
It would
At
just
least
be,
his games aren't bad.
they aren't bad, but my god, it would be modern humor with Gex would be so fucking cringe. It wouldn't even be funny.
I mean, I'd be curious. You'd have to get like a really good writer on a new Gex game because I feel like there's something there you could do, but I don't know if anybody's willing to actually put in the time and the effort.
I also don't think it would rate much higher than a mid 65 like Bubsy 4D just did.
That's
Yeah.
fair. That's fair.
Because they wouldn't take it serious. They'd make it ironic, and
Oh yeah. I
that's
think
not
they
what
would. I
people
think they would
want.
go to like the way Bubsy 4D. I think gets a little too meta with like all the meme references and all this other stuff. You know, that kind of writing where it's like you can just tell me you don't have an original thought in your head. It's okay.
Also, like the guy that plays Bubsy in this game is an actual actor. It's Sean Chiplock. I think he's the main character in the
What a
Trail.
name.
I believe he plays the main character in the Trail series, so that's kind of funny. But at least the Cold Steel games. But he's just doing like a bad Roger Craig Smith this entire game.
I mean, it's fine. It's supposed to invoke a washed up act. You know what they need to do? They need to make a few more of these and have a different voice actor for
Yeah.
each one.
So
Like
you
they do,
give-
There we go.
they do for KFC. Like there's a different Colonel every month. Have a different.
It could be like in
Yeah.
the Legend of Spyro games where they changed like Sparks' like voice actor every game to the point where by the third one he was like, I don't know, voice keeps changing. What are you doing to do?
Yeah, that'd be funny at least. In fact, just scrolling through the Wikipedia stuff, I noticed one thing. It said some publications noted that fans expressed surprise or frustration that Bubsy received a new game before other dormant franchises such as Banjo-Kazooie, Mega Man, Spyro the Dragon, or Crash Bandicoot. And I'm
Crash
like,
had a game like
Crash
not
just
that long.
got 4.
I know. I see that and I'm like, guys, Crash's new game wasn't that long ago.
Spyro just got a new one. So-
Spyro got one announced, and Mega Man got one announced a while ago too. Like
Banjo's
the only
never
one that
never coming out of jail.
Yeah, Banjo's dead in the water, but honestly, I think that's probably
Bear's
it's
dead in the
honestly
water.
probably for the best.
In light of recent news,
I mean,
Yeah, I'm
unless like Toys for Bob really wants to do it, I don't think it's really worth doing,
I'm
in my
actually-
opinion.
in hindsight, thinking about it, I'm actually amazed Rare survived this long.
They had a hit with Sea of Thieves. And they just kind of rolled with it, you know. I
now
don't
in
even
its
think
20th season, however that's
I
measured.
don't think anybody expects Sea of Thieves to be as big of a hit as it was. So, you know, good for them, I guess. But
Fair.
so, yeah. Again, some people really need to calm the hell down. Like Crash isn't fucking dormant. He's still like what? Like I know people don't like Team Rumble, but that wasn't that long ago either.
No, it wasn't. That
No,
was actually
so-
fairly.
Oh God, that's right.
Yeah.
People also don't know.
Sorry to bring up Crash Team Rumble. I didn't know it was dramatic.
Banjo Kazooie Team Rumble.
Like I'm pretty sure all of those games that were
Sorry,
listed,
Conquer.
aside from Banjo, all of the games that you name there
They
have
all
had
have games in the last like decade.
they've all had a newer entry like in their series before GTA has. Just think about that for a minute.
Yeah. Exactly.
Like think about that for a minute.
Because Crash 4 came out during the Rona year, right?
If
Around
not the year
2020.
after, yeah.
Was it 2020? Something like that?
Might have been
I-
2019, to be honest. It was around there though.
It was in that era, yeah. So and then everyone was excited that Crash was back, and then they did the new that new like team racing whatever thing, and then Team Rumble. So it's not like, you know, Crash is like dormant. Like people don't know what the word fucking dormant means. Like
Jack and Daxter's dormant. That's a dormant
yeah, like
franchise.
they just said Jack and Daxter, Sly Cooper, fucking Conquer, but Conquer's not really a series. Not really.
He's got 2 whole games. That's a series by
And
some
a
people's
remake.
definitions.
I guess.
And a shitty add-on for a game that isn't even playable anymore.
Oh yeah, Project Spark.
Oh, I forgot about the Spark thing. Oh, that was so funny. But so yeah, I guess we'll get into I guess the gameplay of Bubsy. So you have all these, like, how many levels? It was a short game.
It's
Like, I think we all beat it in about 6 hours, right?
It's 3 worlds with 5 levels apiece.
That sounds right. Yeah.
Because there's 4 main stages, and then the 5th one is the boss stage, I believe.
Yeah. Yeah, and it took me about 6 hours. I think you, Steve, and Bill, it was about 6 each.
6 hours around. I was a little longer because I went for every blueprint for like a psychopath.
I thought about getting every collectible, but when I was done, I was like, I think I'm okay. I think I will. I tried the time trial once and went, nah.
So I was going all yarn, all blueprints up until I missed one boss stage where I missed like 2 yarns. I'm like, I'm not doing the entire fucking stage again just to collect 2 fucking yarns, because fuck the boss. I hated the boss fights. I really did not like those.
Collecting all yards sounds like insane behavior.
You don't even need all the yarn, like, because you can get all the costumes without getting all the yarn. I did it.
Yeah, and the game could be like, where if you just miss a couple, you go in the level, get the ones you miss, and then just immediately boot out and you're fine. It could have been one of those, but I didn't check.
I think you actually can, but I just didn't want to do the boss stages again because fuck.
The bosses, they're not the worst bosses I've ever played, but they were
that last
whatever.
The final boss
whatever
was annoying just because of the hit points, but
yeah, but
none of them.
Sorry, go ahead.
No, I was just gonna say none of them were annoying. I didn't lose too many times, but they were all definitely tedious in their own way.
Yeah, I mean, are they any better or worse than like a 3D platformer boss in like a PS2 platformer from the era? Not really.
Yeah.
But this game doesn't really, like, it does feel like a 3D platformer from that era, but it doesn't like evoke the same, like.
It doesn't have lives. That's immediately makes it tolerable.
Yeah, and all the levels were fairly short. They tried to have theming, but I feel like they kind of gave up on any kind of theming.
It had the same theming as like any Bubsy game where it's just nonsense. To be perfectly honest.
Or the Jaguar one where they're just like, we'll just do Alice in Wonderland for some reason.
I feel like the theme was just stuff with yarn.
Yeah, Yarn World.
I didn't
Yoshi's Woolly World, but Bubsy.
I do admit I did kind of like the final world, which was all just like fucking electronics parts just shoved around everywhere.
Oh yeah, like you're inside a computer. Yeah, that was kind of neat. Yeah,
like I kind of liked how the Woolies were just chilling in fucking PCs, and I'm like, that's funny. I kind of
a 3DO drive. Who said that?
So I guess the big thing, because I'm curious to how you guys feel about it, is Bubsy's control. How do you think he controlled in this game?
His control itself was fine. I found the camera to be kind of jank.
Well, I didn't think the camera was jank. It was just, it doesn't follow you. Like, you have to directly control the camera pretty much the entire time, which is fine. And I never really got it snagged on anything. It's just, I'm so used to like the camera following you to a certain extent that there would be moments where I'm like, oh shit, I forgot to move the camera and I died because dummy me, right? And he's incredibly floaty. Like, this is a floaty platformer, which might not be everybody's cup of tea, which is fair enough. But I don't mind the floaty platform.
My big issue with it wasn't even so much the camera; it was more the fact that this game does that detrimental thing where they put way too many things on the buttons.
Yeah,
because there were so many times I would jump and then accidentally activate yarn mode and then just fucking plummet, and I'd be like, well.
Yeah, they're really taking advantage of every button on these modern controllers you have, which, I mean, it is fine, because then it's like, oh, I'm pushing this button, oh, but it does like 3 other things. Fuck, right? So that helps, but I get what you're saying. Steve, how would you describe your time with Bubsy's controls?
I said this on Fine Time, and I'll say it again here because now that I played the whole damn thing, it was fine. I mean, I've played Sonic games with a worse camera. Sorry, Thrak. And I've played.
You're right.
and I've played platformers that didn't understand button economy. Balan Wonderworld. So it's
A to win the game.
I mean,
A to win the game eventually, but I mean, at least here we're using the buttons to do different things. If all this was one button, forget it.
Bubsy has a weirdly large moveset in this game.
Yeah. With Balan, I'm waiting for it to be the right price, and it still isn't
I'm not
yet.
paying more than $5 for that game.
And it doesn't go on sale for $5. It's always like $7. And I'm like, no. Like when it's like less than $5, I'll buy it. But I'm still waiting. But yeah, he does have a huge moveset. Like the big gimmick in this game is like him going into, they call it hairball mode, where it's basically just turned into a super monkey ball. Or it reminded me of, because I like to reference this game a lot, iNinja. I don't know if either of you played that, where you have those moments where your character sits on that, like gets attached to that big metal ball, and then you have to like do those little like puzzly sections, and then you roll down the ramps. It felt similar to that, and I feel like the hairball mode, I guess, like that stuff is fine. It's fine. I do like how you can
how you can turn it off on a dime.
Yeah, you can swap them instantaneously, and some of the platforming challenges kind of encourage you to do that, so you can kind of get through more efficiently, which is like, yeah, it's a neat little idea. So yeah, what would you think, Steve?
Of hairball mode, I mean, it was fine, except for when it didn't feel like working. Oh no, I missed that hole again.
The fucking
I hate that.
cannons. The fucking cannons. I hated those things.
Oh fuck that cannon.
Anytime you ended up like in one of those cannon shot things, I swear to God, you would aim it and it would just like flop down below, and I'd be like, okay, so I'm just aiming at the sky and hoping for the best.
There was this one, like it was in one of the last world levels where you have to fire the cannon just before the goal. And Lord help you if it's, well, too high you fly over the platform, too low you fly into the platform, and it's like, oh, thank God we don't have lives.
I hope you didn't use too much. I hope you didn't use like all of your jumps, because if you stick to the wall and you don't have enough stamina, he just won't climb.
Yeah, because the game, it gives you a lot of moves also when you're like floating in midair. Like you can do extra jumps, you can pounce, weird. You can do the Bubsy float like he has in every game. And it feels like this is the first game, well, not the first game, maybe like the second, where the float actually feels like it makes sense. Like, because like Wooly Strikes Back, I think makes good use of the floating mechanic. So it's, this is like the only other one that does.
It's super weird. Like you have a double jump, but then you can do a lunge, but then you can also do a hover.
Yes.
But if you use the lunge before you hover, when you stick to a wall, you won't be able to climb. But if you don't use the lunge, then you'll be able to climb. It's weirdly complicated.
Yes.
And if you buy yourself the sticky claws upgrade or whatever that is, and you run out of jumps, you could just have an existential crisis while you're hanging onto the side of the thing. Like, man, what do I do? How did I get here?
The power-ups are both really cool in the sense of how they gave you a lot of options for like the blueprint power-ups, but at the same time, some of them sound really good on paper, and then you use them and like, this is fucking worthless. Like that,
because you get all of those moves, right? Like you can buy all of them. I think I bought them all.
I bought them
because why not?
You have to collect all the blueprints to get them.
Then I think I collected all the blueprints, but like I didn't. Outside of maybe the ones that you just automatically use, like I didn't use any outside of the ones they just give you.
The ones that were the most useful to me, I found, were the extra hit point.
Oh yeah.
The litter box teleport, which lets you teleport between the litter boxes. Because
I don't think I ever used that.
So here's the trick: if you do that, it actually refills your health when you go between the litter boxes.
That's nice.
I figured that out, and then the Wile E. Coyote like cliff one, where you can like walk like a few feet off the cliff and then jump. That one was fun.
Yeah, full disclosure, I think it was only the coyote physics and the sticky claws that I actually bought. I did not go ham on those blueprints like you guys did. I'm like, if I find like a few more, I'll get that extra hit point, but I didn't.
You're just trying to get this game down as fast as possible, Steve.
We're very busy over at Fine Time Incorporated. We can't 100% Bubsy 4D around here.
I don't think any of us did.
No, I was not collecting all the yarn when I realized I didn't need it.
I didn't even get the 100% Yoshi's Mysterious Book. You think I'm going to spend that time on Bubsy? Come on.
Like I didn't even I tried because every level has like, you can, I guess, do like a speed run mode of it where you can just kind of, because I think if you hold the left trigger, you can like sprint And if you use that, like you can go super fast and kind of blast through some of these levels. But like, I think it was just the first one I was like, let me see if I can get there. And I think my best time was like maybe 3-4 seconds above the par. And I was like, I'm not going to keep doing this because it's just, I'm okay. And especially when you have a floaty platformer, it's really hard to do like those speed runs because then there's that little bit of unpredictability with the floatiness that kind of comes with that.
It's not the Xbox 360 days anymore. You're not 12 and without games to play. You can skip the time trial and leaderboards.
I'm gonna say like the length of this game, like it's actually I think perfectly length.
Oh yeah.
Because if this game was any longer, I would have said fuck it. Like I was really tired by the end of the final world.
It could have maxed out at 8 and would have been fine. Any more than that would have been too much. But I think 6 is like the perfect length where it's like, yeah, I played it. I got my time out of it, my $18 that I spent on it. So I'm not mad.
Yeah, there were a bunch of people. There's like, it's too short. Okay. This is a point in Bubsy's favor. We do not need to be with Bubsy any more than we need to be at any given time. If the game's over at 6 hours, terrific.
I'm really getting sick of like people complaining about the length of video games these days. It just really bugs me because it's like, guys, why do you want every game to last forever? Like I just don't understand that. It just doesn't work, man.
Star Fox on Nintendo Switch 2 needs to be 52 hours or I'm not buying it.
It needs to be an original game.
Let's not get hasty here.
One step at a time.
I would prefer that. Sorry.
We all would have.
I did not play the demo because I'm not interested.
See, Nintendo's waiting for another studio to make a game that happens to have a protagonist that looks like Fox McCloud. So then Miyamoto
Isn't there one? Isn't there like a Star Fox clone right now?
I'm just waiting.
I thought there was.
I'm just waiting for another game where Miyamoto can be like, "This is ours now."
That's not what. No. He spends most of his time doing theme parks and movies. He doesn't do the video games anymore.
Yeah, he doesn't think about them anymore.
Unless he has to jump in off the top rope and be like, "Get that story out of here."
Oh, Wild Blue is what I was thinking of. Isn't that like still coming out?
I don't know.
Or because they Star Fox, everyone just stopped giving a shit. That's probably what happened.
Just like with all the Mario RPG likes. We don't need you anymore. You're all back.
Yeah, like Bug Fables and that other Paper Mario like sort of looking game.
Escape Ever After.
They were good games.
There was that Mario RPG one with the button-based combat too. It was shamelessly that.
Oh yeah, like they're all fairly solid. I think it's just because the foundation of Paper Mario is already really good. So
yeah, at least the first 3 are. Anyways,
you're not wrong. So
I knew we could. I knew I could make you guys derail into a Nintendo topic somehow. No, I'm just kidding. That was not
well, you played this game on your Nintendo Switch, didn't you?
My Nintendo Switch 2, which came with a license for the original. For the Switch after I'm loading it in, it's like free download Bubsy 4D for Nintendo Switch.
I also played this on Switch 1 because
I'm good.
I could just have it there. Well, also because I didn't feel like booting up my PS5.
Yeah. Of course I play it on my Xbox, like I play everything. So, and I imagine it ran just fine on Switch 2. All the frames were there.
This isn't a very taxing game.
No.
I borrowed Dre's frame counting lenses, and yes, all frames were present and accounted for.
Then he will be pleased at the very least.
It is performant.
What a fucking word. Yeah, but anything else anybody's got to say? We're already struggling on this guy. What else do we have to say?
Some of the
music's good.
Yeah, the music's
shockingly good.
Composed by Fat Bard, according to Wikipedia.
Nobody wants to own up to this thing. Nobody wrote this thing. A Fat Bard composed the music. You might as well say Bubsy voiced himself.
I just like to think Fat Bar like they pulled a dude out of like Kingdom Come Deliverance to like give him a Fender Rose and be like, just make some jazz music, and they're like, what's that? They're like, just you'll figure it out, kid. So it's like like weirdly like smooth jazz.
Yeah, it was pretty. I enjoyed it.
It doesn't fit at all, but it's really good.
Well,
so I
to
did not
be fair,
mind.
Bubsy 3D was most famous for its music being the most irritating fucking garbage you'll ever hear.
Yeah, so this is a major improvement.
They had a vision this time, and we all like a game with a vision, don't we?
A vision in 4D. So like why can't I smell or touch or taste this game? Why isn't my seat rattling as I'm playing? Where's the bits of water dropping on my head?
Where's my scratch and sniff card?
Yeah.
You need to get it on the Switch 2 or Steam Deck or something and play it in a dark room if you wanted that stuff.
Comes with like those like Earthbound scratch and sniffies.
It's like the fucking,
what's that smell?
the Rugrats Go Wild movie that came with like the scratch and sniff card, and there was little prompts on screen where you'd scratch it and smell it. And it was
Did it
awful.
Really?
Oh yeah, I
don't remember that.
Spy Kids 4D also did it, and it was bad.
You mean Spy Kids 3D, or did they do it 4D?
They did a 4D.
Oh, I never saw that.
And that was the gimmick. It was scratch and sniff.
So where's my scratch and sniff cards, Tori?
Weirdly enough,
I feel cheated now.
Weirdly enough, Spy Kids 4D was surprisingly like not that bad when you actually put it next to the other ones and you realize they're all the same quality. Like,
does it have the thumb guys?
I think maybe. I don't remember.
Okay.
I don't remember.
Don't they have a name? I always just call them those thumb guys. I'm sure they have a name.
Okay, time to nail me to the cross. I've only seen the first Spy Kids.
That's the only one you have to.
Honestly, you're okay.
That's the only one that matters.
I only saw the first 3, and then I was kind of done after that.
I mean, I was already too old, but when you have a younger sister that's around you guys' age, babies, yeah, you're all children to me. you don't end up watching all of the Spy Kids.
No.
You end up being in the same room for a lot of High School Musical and Twilight, though. These are the payoffs you make.
I don't need to hear about Twilight ever again.
I think I did better on the quiz of Twilight than you did.
Probably. I guessed most of those questions.
I mean, I have seen those movies. Don't ask why. So I vaguely remember them.
Go on.
No, I was just gonna say, surprised Bubsy didn't see fit to reference those to very timely films.
I'm surprised they
50
didn't.
Shades of Grey.
I'm honestly surprised they didn't go deeper into like references and stuff.
What, his lore? Like deep Bubsy lore?
Not even that, just like playing with like other nonsense. Because like a lot of
there are memes in there, but there's really not that many.
A lot of the stuff is you have to talk to the friend characters throughout the levels, but I wasn't hunting them down.
Yeah, who the fuck's doing that?
I only happen
just keep going.
Like I only by happenstance talked to the one that gave the Gex reference.
Most of the friends are right by the beginning of every level anyway. Not that you should be spending so much time looking for everybody, but I don't. It's just kind of. Why did they decide Bubsy has friends like after 3D? Right? I mean, I know sorry,
they're all from the animated pilot for the
well, he has the friends in Paws on Fire. Yeah, they have all those different play styles.
They were in the pilot, and then they're like, oh, they were there the whole time, right? Right, guys? Yeah, just almost as many friends as that Sonic fellow.
Yeah, they're really evoking Sonic, and it's like, guys, you're trying way too hard here. Okay,
I was bummed we didn't get the armadillo guy in this game, who like wants nothing to do with anything going on in Bubsy.
Who's the armadillo guy?
He was in the he's playable in Paws on Fire, I know that. But he was from the
oh, he's the bonus level guy where his levels are like the half pipes in like Sonic 2.
Yeah, he was in the animated pilot. He was his gimmick was the fact that he was like just this guy that Bubsy would not leave the fuck alone, and he wanted nothing to do with any of it. And he's the most relatable character in that show.
Yeah.
Yeah, no one else wanted to see the pilot either, but
We didn't even watch it.
Speak for yourself. I've seen that before we got this game. And then I watched it again. They probably stuck the YouTube upload on that thing.
Probably.
I think that's what, because it's in 4 parts for some weird reason, and I'm like, that's because they ripped the YouTube links. Yeah, I would.
They didn't even rip the right one. There's like a full, the entire thing's on YouTube as well.
Well, to be fair, you should only really watch it in short bursts. It's not like
it's bad.
It's not.
I hope
you need bathroom breaks.
I hope Rob Paulson got paid for that. I really do.
He didn't.
Rob Paulson loves money. I remember listening to his old podcast. That's not with us anymore. He's like, I love all the roles that I get paid for.
That's a good mentality to have.
I know he doesn't fondly look back on Bubsy. So
does anybody? Well, the one guy who designed him, they interviewed him in the Perfect Collection, and he was very proud of Bubsy.
That was actually like one kind of nice thing is during the credits, they did a loving memory to Michael Berlin because he had passed away shortly around the time.
Yeah, and I did really like the interview they did in the Perfect Collection, like detailing his life and how he got, basically he just kind of fell into drawing Bubsy, and it's become one of the more notable things, but it's not like the only thing he ever did. He
worked on Siphon Filter.
Yeah. So, good for him.
Tens of people like Siphon Filter still.
Hey.
There's one right there.
It has the best taser in video game history.
I don't know about that, but I'll take your word for it.
You can tase from across the screen and set people on fire. It kills everything.
But then I'd have to download Siphon Filter on my PS5 again, Bill, and I don't think I want to do that anymore.
The best part of that game is when you play it and you realize it's running off the Bubsy 3D engine.
And then the studio that made Bubsy 3D still exists.
Somehow. Because it hasn't been good for video game studios lately.
Nope.
I don't want to be Double Fine right now, you guys.
Or Ninja Theory. Or
I have the thing is they're going to try to get spun off and be independent, and I think they'll be able to get that.
There was rumor that id's apparently on the chopping block too. I'm like, how the fuck is id on the chopping block?
Don't know.
Looking at other things, it actually is kind of fascinating how much of a nothing game this game kind of is when you actually break it down.
Like if we're ranking it in the rest of the Bubsy games, it's easily the best one.
Well, it's competently made. It's just there's not much here.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's kind of the problem. But anytime they try to do too much with Bubsy, it's like we said with Bubsy 2, there's too much shit going on.
Yeah.
No one really thought it out, and they had a vision as straightforward as it was. Yarn, so much fucking yarn, guys.
Golden Fleece. They stole our Golden Fleece.
It's great that they're at the end of the levels like this.
Just conveniently there.
It's what happens when you have people who have like visions and grandiose ideas of how to do things, but you don't have the people who are willing to like put in the work and make it right, which was weirdly a common thing when Bubsy was around. Because, you had all the other 3D platformer mascots, and, a lot of them were just kind of whatever, too. Because they're like, oh, we're going to have this unique character in this unique world. And it's like, okay. But then you play the game, and it's like, but this doesn't feel good. Like in the same way like a Mario or a Sonic feels. Like they don't have like the basics of like solid game design down. And that was always kind of the issue with Bubsy. And so when we get to 4D, where it's like, this is probably the best game design it's ever had, but we're so far removed from everything else, it just kind of exists, Yeah.
Well, because it's definitely a case of like the people playing this. It's like the people that are playing this are playing it ironically, just because it's like, haha, Bubsy.
Yeah, and then you play and you're like, oh, that was actually like good, and then they're kind of mad because they wanted it to be bad.
I mean, if we really want to think about it, all these levels are kind of designed for more of a Arrow the Acrobat game, but who's going to make that fucking game today?
Nobody. Yeah.
See, I can name more dormant video game franchises than Crash Bandicoot.
Zool,
We don't
Cool
need-
Spot.
We don't need Zool. Zool is not that good.
No, we don't. No, I agree.
7-Up doesn't need the video game money either. They're doing okay.
Yeah, yeah.
You will never get Arrow the Acrobat because that game's forever tied to the Guy game.
That is true.
Made by the
Though
sa-
I
was
think
designed
all
by
the-
the same guy.
No, I think all the Arrow the Acrobats did get like official ports.
Yeah, I believe they did.
So if you
can
really
buy them on
want to
modern
play 'em,
platforms if you want.
if you really want, but they're not in a collection, which is stupid.
Because you can get Zero the Kamikaze Squirrel too, I believe.
Yeah, you can get that one. And I see those and I see the price. I'm like, I think I'd rather just borrow them from my local internet archive.
Honestly, I think you can get like every Iguana Entertainment game aside from like Vex and
NBA Jam.
the South Park game.
I am sure Vex is ripe for GameCube Nintendo classics. Like one day that we're just going to see that shit on there. If they really don't want to sell it for $10 a pop.
And I could just see the comments under that YouTube trailer being like, Vex was my childhood, man. This was my game. And I'm like, you had a bad childhood.
I know you could have had Dr. Muto.
Metal Arms, you could have had I Ninja, you could have had fucking Ty the Tasmanian Tiger. Hell, you could have had
Scalar.
Tak and the Power of Juju. If anybody remembers that.
I do. I watched a fucking hour-long deep dive into that fucking series recently, and I'm like,
Yeah, we're naming games that Steve was like, no. At the time, he just went, no.
Well, I know what TAC is, and I also know that Paramount's in the game publishing biz again with Star Trek, so maybe they want to dig around and, hey guys, TAC's back. Remember TAC?
If they brought back Tak, I don't know how I would feel.
TAC was designed to be the video game spin-off of an animated TV show, and it didn't come out. The TV show didn't come out till after like 4 games. And by then, nobody gave a shit because only the first one's really okay. Like
I remember the second one being all right.
the second one is okay, but it's like half the length, and it's like
Yeah,
has,
and then
like-
the third one's what, like the Great Juju Challenge, and it doesn't even look like an actual, like, it looks like a spinoff.
it's the budget was clearly slashed in half, and they were like, we don't have enough money to actually make a game, so we're just gonna make a bunch of races, have fun.
Yeah, the kart racing spinoff, your Pac-Man World Rally.
But hey, that studio's still around making Harry Potter games, so good for them, I guess.
Oh yeah, that was Avalanche.
Yeah,
Crazy.
platformers.
I do like me some
You guys
platformers.
had a bad, well, no, not all bad, but
I mean, we still had, like, our Mario Sunshines and our Sonic Heroes. We were doing okay.
Jack and Daxter, the SpongeBob Battle for Bikini Bottom.
Simpsons Hit and Run. It's not a platformer, but still.
you've never seen that again. But
Oh yeah, that's
I keep hearing I keep hearing rumors that they're trying to do something with Hit and Run, but I don't know what that means.
There's like way too many fucking people in that cookie jar, and they just don't know. That's gonna be such a mess to figure out.
Yeah, but it really needs to be figured out because, there's enough people to where I think they want it. Like, the demand is there. And I mean, if Battle for Bikini Bottom did so well with the demand, they're probably like, yeah, we could probably do the same with this. But who knows?
I just don't know how you do it without Apu, because there's no way you'd be allowed to do that again.
Oh, they'll just rip the audio from the original because they're not going to have them re-record their lines. Like Marge can barely, like fucking what's her name can barely do the Marge voice anymore.
Nope.
They'll probably just do what they did with Battle for Bikini Bottom: take the original audio tracks, remaster them, and there you go.
You need
No,
to
that's
remaster them.
That's another game I could just download because they gave it away, Battle for Bikini Bottom. But I'm just saying, Apu hasn't been on for a decade now. I don't think they'd even let him be in the game.
Yeah, and he's an entire
because everybody
playable
got
character.
Yeah, because everybody got all upset about Apu, which I never quite understood. But
I mean, I don't know if that's as offensive as Bubsy or not.
I was actually
Was Bubsy ever caught at the club shouting slurs at others passersby, or did we gloss over that?
I can believe it. I can believe it.
Oh, that was Artie Lightfoot. Never mind.
See, I was actually looking for like a joke in this game that was not aged well, and I was like, they actually didn't do too bad, all things considered.
Yeah.
This honestly, the only person they really shit on in this game is Bubsy.
I think that's how it has to be. I mean, that's why we all came, right? We want to see Bubsy fail, so everyone else is in the game also wants to see Bubsy fail.
My favorite
His girlfriend doesn't even know his name.
I don't think she's his girlfriend. I just think she exists.
She just hangs around. Yeah, I don't think she's not even remotely interested in him. I don't think.
Well, I was trying to be polite, but yeah, I know.
I think she was like his secretary in the pilot.
Oh
episode.
God!
Like
not a secretary.
That pilot was dog shit, but that's besides the point.
Is it better or worse than that 3D Donkey Kong show?
That's at least funny, like for the wrong reasons. The Bubsy thing is just like it starts playing, you're like, just end it, please. It doesn't have them singing about how their love is like a golden banana. Okay.
Well, that would involve him having to sing, and we know that's not in his contract.
I will say one of my favorite like funny moments from this game was like one of the because the death animations were pretty funny. Like the one where he almost gets fucking like spiked multiple times.
Yeah. Some of those are pretty nice, but I didn't see him that often because the game wasn't really that difficult.
I saw them a lot because fuck the cannons. Fucking hated those cannons so much.
I mean, yeah.
Okay,
Also,
I'll give you that.
The one that elicited a slight chuckle from me is when he goes in the water, like, drowning in responsibilities, add water.
That one was good. I like the one I like the most is where he face plants into the ground and then it just pauses and you just hear him go, ugh. Like just like a sad sigh. Like I was like, that one's pretty good. I was like, that one was pretty good.
It's like, why am I here? Why am I doing this?
Like he's just like, why am I here?
I didn't put on a tie for this shit.
See, I saw most of the death animations because I did go for all the blueprints, and some of those blueprint challenges were stupid. Like there's the one where you have to climb those like slowly sinking towers, and I'm like, I hate this. I really hate this.
I feel like I found all my blueprints by accident. There was this one where I felt like, oh, I'm doing the whole level, and then I'm at the end. It's just a blueprint there. Well, I guess I got to go back and play the level for real now.
Some of them are really out of the way, like because some of them are like you find like a random like pipe that you could just jump in the middle of the level that you'll only notice if you're looking for it. I know there's one where it's literally the start of the level and you literally just go back and jump off a cliff and there's like a secret area that's just chilling there and it's like, oh, neat.
It could just be that I'm used to these kind of games where you explore around. Like I found all this stuff fairly easy.
I didn't have an issue finding any of them.
But also, you're not really a platformer guy, Bill.
I mean, I like my platformers. I also don't like to dilly-dally. I'm more of a linear platformer guy.
That's fair.
It's very sparse of enemies, this game, which is, I don't know how much.
Wait,
like combat is nothing.
You have a not homing attack in this game.
Yeah, you like body slam into things, and that's it.
On one hand, it's fine because, like I keep saying, the less of this we have to do, the better it is for Bubsy. But at the same time, there's these big empty spaces with no things trying to actively hunt you unless it's boss time.
Yeah, it was weird, but it felt like the game was more just focused on the platforming, and not really any actual combat.
I will say, platforming was fine.
They split all the freaking commands on all these things, but they couldn't be like, oh, here's a button where you just punch things a little bit, and you're fine.
Well, they really wanted to rip off Sonic and just gave him a homing attack.
Yeah, it basically is a homing attack, yeah.
But it's like not as fun as the homing attack because it doesn't feel it just doesn't feel right.
The more we talk about this game, the more I realize this is just a 3D Sonic game.
Yeah, he even rolls up in a ball, and sometimes he makes the jump, and sometimes he doesn't. So
exactly, yeah.
This is a Sonic game if Aaron Hansen designed it.
Oh.
If you know, you know.
I kind of hate him.
I hate when he plays Sonic.
Not necessarily for the Sonic stuff. It's for some other stuff, but but whatever.
Yeah. That's fine.
Look, all I know is that when I was in college, those awesome videos were the best, and then it went all downhill from there.
And they started a Let's Play channel.
I mean, I did enjoy the awesome videos when they were around, so I get it. And
hey, he's still the less problematic guy from the original Game Grumps. So
yeah. Have you guys tried watching JonTron recently?
No, I did. I never liked JonTron.
Yeah, he's gone in a very different direction now.
I didn't like Game Grumps until he left, and then I was like, okay, I can actually kind of watch this now.
And then you realize JonTron, he just has a very specific era of comedy, you know, like just that style. You watch it now, and you're like, yeah, this doesn't work anymore. It worked when I was in high school, but not really so much anymore.
I mean, most of those early 2000s YouTubers did not age well. Like,
no.
Like I rewatch some old Screw Attack, and every now and then I'm like, ooh. And that's not even getting into what Craig does these days. That's just
I've stumbled upon some of those top tens, and then I watch them. And I'm like, I can't believe I actually believed some of these opinions. You know, because they always
watch those on repeat.
Because they tried to. Because before I ever played Luigi's Mansion, they were just like, yeah, Luigi's Mansion's a shit game, and then I just had this idea in my head that it was a bad game. And then everyone's like, you're wrong, go play the game. And I went and played it. And I'm like, why did I believe these people forever? Like, Luigi's Mansion's amazing.
See, my favorite of all time was like, they did they were doing like the top 5 Sonic games. And they mentioned how Sonic's like Adventure 1, like his transition to 3D was really good. And then like years later, they did worse 2D to 3D games. And they talked about how Sonic's transition to 3D was terrible. And I'm just like,
I mean, that's just like that was the prevailing internet opinion at the time.
I know. It was just things where I was like, okay.
People have bounced back and I think some people have overcorrected, you know, because they try to say like Sonic Adventure 2 is the best thing ever, and I'm like, no.
Oh yeah, because their worst Sonic, in their worst Sonic games, they put 3D Blast over 06, and I'm just like, really? I was like. Oh yeah, they said R was the worst Sonic game. I'm like,
yeah, and they were like, the music is crap. I'm like, no, it's not.
The music is the one redeeming factor, but Sonic R is crap.
Sonic R is a crap game for sure, but it's not a mainline Sonic game.
It's also not the worst,
and it's not the worst. And yes, yeah, like the best Sonic R experience is go finding the tunes and then just listening to them, and then there you go, you're happy. I can feel the sunshine. What would be the worst Sonic game? Since we're not talking about Bubsy anymore, what would be the worst Sonic?
Sonic Labyrinth, right?
Labyrinth is up there as a Sonic game.
The little bit I played of Labyrinth, I was like, I kind of don't hate this, but it doesn't. It's not a Sonic game though. It's something completely different.
Sonic Genesis, maybe that's pretty bad.
That GBA port is pretty bad. Sonic
Chronicle, Boom just exists. Boom just exists.
Secret Rings. Secret Rings
is pretty bad. Chronicles, I think Chronicles might be one of the worst.
Yeah, we gotta cover that one of these days.
I don't want to play it again. Like I'll play Sonic 06 because I find enjoyment out of that game.
Yeah,
for reasons.
Yeah, I can't even do that.
That's fine. Chronicles though, that is see, it's relevant because Bubsy wants to be Sonic so bad.
Yeah, and it just just doesn't work, man.
Maybe he should just work on being a good uncle and father and whatever other relationships he has with.
Yeah, where are those kids' parents? Like they're not Bubsy's kids.
Yeah.
They're
I don't need to be implanted with the idea that Bubsy fucks. I don't need to know that.
Well, no, he gets cucked the entire game.
Yeah, so I don't even know who would. But yeah, are they like his nieces and nephews?
Yeah, it's like a Donald Duck situation thing.
I guess.
Just random niece and nephew. They just exist. I like that they made the girl one. They made her like a typical teenager, and I'm just like, who hates everything.
I mean, they didn't really have a personality before, other than annoying children that were in Bubsy 2.
Yeah,
and the pilot.
The boy one is still that. They made the girl one just like hate everything, which I kind of vibed with.
Respect.
She was like the most relatable person in this game because she was like, I hate this. I hate being here. And I'm like, good. Someone understands.
Oh yeah,
she was also relieved when it was over.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, I just remembered one Bubsy gag, and I didn't really. Like, I get the joke, but it doesn't make any sense when you go and sit and do the training stuff. And he goes, VR, whatever happened to good old CRT gaming?
Yeah.
that could have used another rewrite or 3. They almost had something with that one.
Yeah, it annoyed me.
Also, like the whole like plot of this game is literally these aliens just steal their fleece, but then they just leave their ship there for Bubsy to easily commandeer. Like,
Don't think about it too hard, Bill. Okay. Chad GPT didn't think about it that hard either.
no, they clearly didn't, because that has to be the writer, because there is no.
It's fine.
Um,
I agree, Steve. It's fine. And this whole game is fine.
That's the trouble with this whole game. Yes, we keep running ourselves into a corner because it's fine.
Yeah, like there's not a lot there for people to talk about. Like it's not like a streamer friendly game either in terms of like moments or anything, and it's not like it doesn't have like an interesting story or any kind of like deep gameplay mechanics. You know? Like we're talking about this the way you would talk about it like with like your coworkers. Like, oh, I played this game over the weekend. How is it? Yeah, it's all right. Some
Beat
funky
it.
things happen, and it's fine. You know, I beat it in a weekend.
if you don't go for everything, you can beat it in one sitting. I didn't, because
I beat it in 2 sittings.
it took me to, because I fell asleep like during the first half.
Yeah, you said that you fell asleep during it.
I did start playing it at like late at night, so like that does happen. But like I finished all of World 1 and started World 2, and I was like falling asleep. So I was like, yeah, I should probably stop. I'll do this tomorrow.
I mean, the other fact is that Atari, the current Atari, has things on sale all the goddamn time. So
Atari Grams.
Yeah, this is gonna be $15 right around Christmas time, maybe even 10 if they're.
It's
really
already been on. It was on sale before it even came out. So
we all got the pre-order discount of $3.
I'm like
Hey, I'll take it.
I'm like tempted to get a physical just for collector's purposes, but like I'm also like not.
You're gonna hang that poster on your wall.
No, there's not really a lot of room.
Hang that poster next to your Yukiko poster and be like, this is gaming's true couple right here.
I almost got the Switch 2 version, but they wanted $50 for that. No,
that's the only physical.
You know,
because I don't think it came out physically on any.
Yeah,
other system.
It's the Possum edition.
Go to bed, Thrak.
No, they said that. I didn't say.
I know.
It's too early for bed. Well, say talking about this game made me realize Me and the Hollower is actually a pretty good game in comparison.
I'm sure it is. I just still don't care.
That's fair.
But they need your money to keep the yacht club alive.
Otherwise,
they got their money. But also I got like mixed messaging on that where they're like, oh, for golden, if we get $500,000, they got $500,000. And then the main guy was like, man, I really like it if it sold $1 million. And it's like, why are you disappointed? Like the lights are on. What are you complaining about?
You know, I think everyone would like if their game sold $1 million.
Yeah, I think Mino will over time.
Probably much sooner than Bubsy will. not me checking.
I did not find any sales data on this game at all, so I don't know anything.
I do like the explanation apparently that the reason why he can do the yarn move is because like Virgil was experimenting on him or something and he just never noticed.
I saw this in a movie once. It was called Sonic the Hedgehog 2.
A great movie.
Yeah, it is a good movie. Looking forward to the 4th one. When does the Bubsy movie come out?
No, Bill, no.
It's only on beta.
It's a YouTube Red exclusive.
Is that still a thing?
No. Well, YouTube it exists as YouTube Premium, but they don't do original.
It'll come out on Tubi, and then our buddy Tony will be like, guys, we gotta watch this fucking stupid shit on Tubi, and then that's how we watch it.
It's like Laser Team. Like watched that recently, and I was like, this is a movie, all right.
Yeah. Well, maybe they should put it on Laserdisc.
Just bring back Laserdisc.
No. Have you ever watched a movie on Laserdisc?
No.
No, it's a pain in the ass.
People seem to love Laserdisc.
Well, another tangent. A buddy of mine, many years ago, just I guess like inherited like a Laserdisc player and a bunch of Laserdiscs. He just like got a bunch of them, and I was like, "Oh, cool! Let's sit down." He had some pretty good movies. I was like, "Let's sit down and watch them." And like every movie was at least like 2 or 3 discs, and you have to get up and flip the thing every time. And there are these it's like a DVD the size of a record, you know. And it's like, yeah, the quality is solid and everything, and you'll get the frame by frame mode and some other cool stuff, but it's just not as convenient as popping into VHS and just watching the whole thing. Like, if I have to get up like 3 or 4 times in the middle of a 2-hour movie, it's like, this sucks, man. You know, it's only worth it for Who Framed Roger Rabbit.
If you really want. Yeah, but there's a thing called the internet now where you can just look that up.
Yeah, I know.
That
was a whole big thing. Big thing in Steve's time.
We didn't own laser. Most of us didn't have Laserdisc players. Those shits were
expensive. Yeah.
I mean, I always dream of finding one at the flea store. The
golden flea store.
Yeah, the flea store. The thrift store, and a bunch of, but I never do.
I've seen players, but like not like the actual laser discs, because like you don't see them that often anymore.
There are some stores by me that sell them, and they're not badly priced, but they're also like really difficult to like store and maintain. Because I mean, they're like similar to vinyl records, but they're hard to store the exact same way because they're just so much thicker. Yeah, because they have to accommodate for so many discs, and then you can open the thing up like a gatefold, and you know, like unless you're like a die-hard movie collector or you know that kind of stuff, it's just really not worth your time.
See, my favorite is when you go to a flea market and you see the guy selling the pile of HD DVDs, and I'm just like, yeah,
I'll take all of those.
That was a time.
You got to use that HD drive for the 360 for something.
I don't have the spare HD DVD drive. I should go get it, and then buy every HD DVD. There wasn't that many.
No, there wasn't, because Blu-ray porn went to Blu-ray, and that was it. Like that was it.
I don't think that's why Blu-ray chose. I think it was because like all the main movie studios were just like, we'll just take Blu-ray instead.
I know with Betamax and VHS it was because of
it was pornography then, but I think by the Blu-ray time, I think most people were watching their stuff on 480p videos, streaming from websites.
You know the ones.
Yeah, I know a bunch of the ones too, but
Bubsy knows the ones.
A bunch of them. Steve bookmarked all of them.
I'm not bookmarking anything. That's what if someone needs to borrow my laptop. I don't need that.
Who uses their laptop?
Borrow your laptop?
Who uses their computer for that these days?
Oh, I'm talking about 2000, whenever this was, not today.
Back then. Okay, that's fair.
Yeah, that's
not now. Never mind what I do now.
Nowadays, don't worry about it.
Yeah, don't even.
He was pointing to was not a game stack.
Speaking of stacks and data, I did pull up Steam database, and there's 20 people playing Bubsy 4D right now.
I wonder how those 20 people are feeling.
They're probably either yeah, this is great, or they're frustrated as fuck.
Or maybe they just left it on and forgot.
Maybe.
Are any of them the dev team? You know, when you go to a Steam page and it's like, the developer's playing this game right now.
They're developing the DLC where we play as Arnold.
Hell yeah.
All he does is just stand there going, I don't want to do this, Bubsy. Don't do it, Arnold.
It's the same price as the game. And I hate myself because I would buy it.
Yeah. I know, right? Wait for the DLC, which adds 12 extra levels.
A whole new world.
That's like half the game.
More than half.
And then you get the complete edition later on. The Game of the Year edition.
The cat pleat edition. Yeah.
Feline of the Year.
You know they do that. Like some bad pun.
And they'd find the one magazine left that would call it Game of the Year.
They just bring back PS Extreme and get them to give it the Gold X Award.
I just remember how later copies of Beautiful Joe was like, it's Game of the Year according to USA Today or New York Times or whatever one paper gave that to them.
See, I still love the fact that there's a lot of people that think the Gold X Award was a made-up thing. It was real. Like, it was an actual award. Like, you could, because there are other games that got it, which is fun. But
You can't prove that to me, Bill. That's fake.
I'll post in Aaron's server of the other game I have.
You can post all your.
It was AI generated in 1995.
Ironically, my copy of Bubsy 3D doesn't have the Goldex Award on it, but like I have another game that does.
Oh, that's why it's so shitty.
It was the unpatched edition.
I do love there's also that quote in the corner that like Nitro Rad like dissected and figured out where it came from. Because it was literally like 3 unrelated like quotes that they just stuck together to make the game seem good.
You do what you got to do, man. See, now I just want to play Beautiful Joe.
That is a good game.
I miss Beautiful Joe.
Maybe they'll reissue that someday.
I wish. I really wish they would. I feel like that game would do better now than back in the day.
Culture-wise, it's like super relevant now.
Yeah, I love the fuck out of Beautiful Joe back in the day.
The fuck out of him.
Henshin a Go-Go.
Henshin a Go-Go. What was the other game they made? Demon Turf.
Yeah, Demon Turf. Yeah, I'd be willing to give it a try, but I don't know.
It didn't get. They said it has generally favorable reviews, but it's not that much higher than Bubsy 40 is.
Yeah, it's like it has like a 72 or something. Yeah, or it's like it's better, I guess.
So what you're saying is they found the right people for the job.
They found a company that's just well. To be fair, the Woolly Strikes Back was also made by a competent and Pause on Fire were made by competent devs. They just
Woolly was Black Forest Games, right?
Woolly was Black Forest, and Pause on Fire was
the Bit Trip Runner boys,
the Bit Trip people, and they made Bit Trip Runner.
Yeah, yeah, Black Forest Games. I can't wait for I can't wait for their last Ronin game.
Oh yeah, that. I got bad news for you.
It's being made by a better developer. Yeah.
Yes.
Or the bones of one, anyway.
True.
I didn't play Ninja Gaiden 4. I can't tell you how that was.
It's actually funny.
I played a teeny bit of it. I liked it, but it's not like Ninja Gaiden 1 or 2 Black. You know, it does play different.
It's actually
plays more like a Platinum game.
It's kind of funny to me that last Ronin game, the entire situation is like identical to Metal Gear Rising, where it was like it was announced and then it quietly got canceled, and then they brought it back, made by Platinum.
They're like, oh, we can't make an action game. Who can make an action game? Oh, right, those guys.
I wanted to cut watermelons in half. God damn it!
I still need to play Rising.
It's fine. It's like the most fine Metal Gear. It's actually too extreme for Metal Gear, to be honest, at times.
It looks like I'd have a ball.
Oh no, it's a great game. It's such a weird game in that series.
I mean, in the series, that's not saying much.
Especially because they like try to keep the stealth in at times, but then they're like, nah, just
I can't imagine.
Stabbing everyone's much faster.
Exactly. Yeah.
Wear the sombrero.
Yeah, Steve, what's your favorite Platinum game before we get out of here?
Oh, Bayonetta 1 or 2.
Good answers. Bill? Is it Nier?
No, not really.
Okay.
I like Nier, but I'm not like a Nier. Like
you're not a Nier head. Yeah. I still need to play through Nier.
I'm trying to think what other games have Platinum made. Bayonetta, Vanquish,
Mad World.
Did they make? Oh yeah, they did make Mad World.
That was their first game, and I would love.
Good one. I don't care what you all say.
I've tried playing it. I'm like, I love this game, but I just really wish it had a port with modern controls. I just cannot do the waggle for as long as it wants me to. But that's a me problem.
Yeah, well, back when I was a young adult, I only had a Wii, and we were.
I get it.
You brought all your arms to that one.
You deal with it, yeah. But like they did it with No More Heroes, so please do it with Mad World. I think it would help.
I'm like looking through their games.
You're just a real big Anarchy Reigns fan.
Am I even a Platinum fan? That's kind of my thought process right now.
Say Bayonetta 3 and you're dead to me, Bill.
Honestly, it's probably Metal
not
Gear.
That bad.
It's probably Metal Gear Rising. To be
not
honest.
That good.
Oh yeah, they made Star Fox Zero.
They did, and Star Fox Guard.
Oh yeah, that.
The biggest monkey paw ever. Man, it'd be great if Platinum made a Star Fox game. Miyamoto supervising them every step of the way. Fuck.
If they made a game,
I mean,
and Miyamoto went controls this, and they just went, okay.
I mean, if Star Fox was a character action game, that'd be kind of sick. But that'll never happen.
Yeah.
Yeah, Bill, come on, just say Vanquish. We can get out of here.
I did. I said it's probably Rising.
Well, okay, fair enough.
That's probably it.
Yes, we did it, boys. Much like Bubsy, we scraped across the finish line. We just got there.
There's not much to say about this game.
There really isn't. I mean,
it's fine.
Yeah,
it's fine. If you want to play it, go for it. You're not gonna hate it. Okay, just give it a shot, I guess. Or wait till it comes to like PlayStation Plus Royale with Cheese, or the Xbox Train Pass or whatever, and you'll be fine. Just play it there.
It's the most average platformer you will ever play.
Yes,
and that is fine.
And that makes it the best Bubsy game you'll ever play.
Oh, easily. Yeah. Like in our ranking of Bubsy games, this is number 1 with a bullet.
Unless you really like Bit Trip Runner, which case I might say Pause on Fire, but like you have to really like Bit Trip Runner.
I don't like those kind of games anyway.
Yeah, so. I gave up after the second, and that game reminded me why.
Yeah, that's fair.
Exactly.
Some people love that series, but I played 2 because I got it for free on my Vita, and it's fine.
Yeah,
that's the best.
Perfectly fine game. Yep. All right, guys. Well, that's going to do it for this random ass 3D on Bubsy 4D. So, Steve, once again, thank you for coming on. You're a real trooper for doing all this stuff, man. We love and we appreciate you.
I'm just doing my job, Thrak.
Well, good. And this is my payment. I can't give you money, so I'll just shower you in appreciation.
Yes. Appreciate me more. I feed on it. I'm just kidding.
and we'll see you in a couple weeks on a proper 3DO where we'll hopefully be talking about a better game. But who knows?
Go to space, goddammit.
Much like Bubsy.
Oh yeah.
That game is technically in space.
You're right.
Aren't all games technically in space? Because we got to
get out of here. We can't be answering these questions. All right, so thank you all for listening to this random ass 3DOn't. Of course, part of the 3DO experience. I assume you're familiar with that. If not, go listen to it. It's in the same feed.
If not, how did you find this feed?
what random ass Bubsy super fan is listening to this and getting mad at us for not getting in deep on the lore? Please make yourselves known in the comments, so I will read it, laugh at it, and not comment back.
If you can tell us who wrote this game, we might consider it.
Yes, yeah, we'll have you on. We'll have you put on a list. You don't want to know what list. But so yeah, of course, this podcast is a part of the SuperPod network, a great little network of podcasts. Super Ghost, Bar Silence, The Elder Trolls, Novel Console. Tommy's a bunch of he's like he's turning into the AI podcast where they're just kind of swarming everywhere, right? All this other goddamn bullshit. And then of course our buddy Steve here's a main show, Fine Time. It's a very good podcast. Don't tell anybody, but it's the only one I regularly listen to.
Oh, I'm sure you say that to all our super podcasts.
Yeah,
we'll see. But yeah, thank you all for listening, and also make sure to listen to my show Thrak Ops, where I talk about Cheaty Bang Bang. Please do, and we'll see you guys eventually. The next 3DOn't, it's still planned to be Tales of Berseria, but who knows when the fuck that'll be. So just hang in there, okay?
There might be
RPGs could be a problem for me.
There might be like a couple smaller 3DOn'ts in between there.
Yeah, we'll see. Maybe we'll bring Steve on and talk about some other porn games.
I thought you were going to have me on for Berseria. I'm like, it's been a few minutes, but I could probably make my way through it.
No, we can't have you on for good video games. What are you doing?
No, we got to talk about Luna 3D or whatever the fuck it's called.
You guys know about Lunar all you want. I'm good.
No, not that. There was some some stupid garbage that was like. Anyways, bad joke.
Okay. Anyways, guys, thank you all for listening, and we will see you all in the future. Bye bye.
See you later.
Bye.